Okay, I'm back. We're gonna do a quick overlay of head. This is part 4. We're almost finished. I'm gonna let you watch me the rest of the way so you can see me cut, style, and cover. So here we go. This is where we're at right now. And if you're doing exactly what I asked you to do, if not doing a little extra, well, hey, it should look just like this, if not better. So check it out. Turn your head, Mom. Raise your head back just a little bit, real slow. Okay, go back up. Okay, turn to the window. All right. Well, if you're seeing what I'm seeing, then we're doing great. So I'm gonna let you watch me finish it up, and we're gonna be out this one. And maybe we can go out to the club. Hoo-hoo. Just kidding. Anywho. Girly is precious. Nah, girly's spoiled.
Yeah. She likes that. Y'all grew up too much.
And the more hair you have done, when you like in the middle, you don't have to cut the track you don't have to cut the thread so short now. And the reason is because it's going to be hidden by the hair length and the fullness of the hair. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just getting my thread together.
It'll be all right. You let Maya better.
Might be messing with Girly too much. Girly, don't do this. Girly, don't do this.
At first, she was scared of it. Yeah. At first, I was scared of it. You all remember?
She's scary too. She be over there freaking barking at you for nothing. We're gonna do about 2 feet of thread and that's it. We're not gonna cut it too short. We want it just right so we don't have to go through this stitching and hitching no more. Then we're gonna start to turn the head this way. You can barely see it because the complexion of the hair is so identical to the head. And I'm back here somewhere. And once you lose your place, just take your time. You don't want to start somewhere and leave a big old gap of unsewed track. Pull, 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 pull. See how I accidentally pulled it out? I pulled too much. Well, we don't want that no more, so we're going to have to be careful. Anyways, pull, 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 pull. Watch, 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 watch. Leave about 2 to 3 inches of it out. That's about 2 inches. Okay. Do that 3 more times before you take a tight pull. Do not take a tight pull, as we've stated before. If you do, you will have to redo it because you are the thread will just go back in because ain't nothing, keeping it. Anyway, so that's the 3rd one. Pull it tight. Now stop. Now the 4th one is when you can start going your average pulls. Not too high. It'll hurt the person's head, but do what you got to do to get the job done. Keeping it 1 inch apart, inch to a finger width of a thumb apart. Don't do it so close. It takes too long, and it really don't change anything. It's nothing that it really does. So.
Schedule now to get the Safe Line Advantage.
And you see how I'm keeping the track up at the base of the braid, at the very bottom, not on top.
New bacon cheeseburger from Wendy's on toasted ciabatta.
I got a ciabatta.
You know it's ciabatta.
That's a whole lot of ciabatta.
What do you got?
Egg salad. Salada. You got a ciabatta. With roasted chopped tomatoes, rich rosemary garlic aioli on freshly toasted ciabatta. Wendy's new ciabatta bacon cheeseburger.
Now that's better.
And now kids' meals just $1.99 after 4.
You used Tide Pods? Yeah. That little guy cleans, brightens, and fights stains. So now I can focus on more pressing matters. Whoa! Isn't it beautiful? Your sweet peppers aren't next to your hot peppers. That's my Tide. What's yours?
Okay, now But it's like that if you can see what's going on. Find the track. See, we did not cut that track like we asked ourselves that we would not. Now, you see that's the base that I'm tapping on. I've already done the top of it. Now I need to go to the next part and pull it over. So, pull it over like that. Place it down with your finger and loop it about 3 times. Pulling tight every time you do it. Because you do not want to bump.
He's actually just like a 90-year-old man there.
Who doesn't need Viagra?
Exactly.
Stick around there long enough and I'll teach you
And you need to do this part about not even a centimeter, probably about a fingernail clipping apart until you finish off with this piece of hair. Okay? Because if this gets loose, it can unravel everything. It can actually sink your boat. I'm going to overlay it on top of this braid right here. And start to where it's going on the top. The crevice, the top crevice of the next braid. Not on, the hair will be covering the braid, but the track will not be laid on top of the braid. It will be laid in the crevices. Okay? Which is the crack of the braid. Loop underneath. This part is a little dangerous because you cannot see their scalp anymore. So you got to go by what you know. So you got to, like I asked you, lift the needle up, but place the needle inside the hair. Wop. As soon as you're sliding it, pull it up a little bit so you won't get to their, poke them or whatever. Do this part tight because this is the part of the track that, you don't want this track to come apart. So you need to do them close together, like I say, about a fingernail clipping size or less. And you can overlay it about 4 times for security purposes. Okay, now I have my thread. Woohoo! I'm going to show you what's been done. We have it just like this. See, and it looks full. You can't even see a track in there. Now, if you notice, I have yet to cut this hair, let alone uncomb it, because I want to cut it before I uncomb it. Or uncurl it, whatever. Before I comb through my curls, I do want to have it cut. So. Okay, now I'm going to add my next track. Now I'm on my last bag of hair. But I have 2 parts. And where I'm headed at now, with the way I've done her hair, and the space between the braids, I'm not going to have to use this. So this can be saved, for a stitch up, cover up, or a kid's head, or a ponytail. You can do various things with this. Add more in the front for a bigger, deeper vein. But we're going to go with the bottom part. And once again, this is hand-chosen fine natural human hair. It's the brand is 8-inch. The color is P1B/30. It's a deep weaving 8-inch. Okay? And you find this at your local hair store. It's wet and wavy. That means you add water and a little baby oil. Don't add all that junk gel and all that. No. You just making that hair way down, and it's just going to lose its poof after a while and its shine. And it's going to stink and you'll have to take it down. So, add your little baby oil and gel. What's that? Jam? I believe it's jam. I suggest Motions. Motions has good conditioners. You can use conditioners once it starts to lose its curl, skedazzle, use a leave-in conditioner. Do not go and put your head underwater. You have these braids. They will start to rot and your hair will fall out. It really, really will. Anyways, so, use that to take care of this hair. All I gotta do, or you can just use some of that curl for, the curls that people get done, those Jerry curls or whatever. You can use that spray. Just spray it every day with a little oil. Oil is to run your fingers through it without getting nicked and picked, and then the spray is to keep it shiny and bouncy. Now, this is curly hair, so you do want it always curly. And over time, it will wear out. The curls will spoof out, but they will still look nice as long as you take care of it like I spoke with you about. And if you see right here, this is a little loose, so we're going to have to pull this and niche right there.
Won't you please come in?
So we're not going to lay that track right there. We're going to lay this track. Well, actually, we are going to lay it on top of each other. So we don't have to worry about all that crisscrossing and stuff.
Oh, hello. Are you wearing bug spray? Oh,
it's quite all right, dear. No offense taken. I was a little liberal with the atomizer. And at my age, dear, you know, it's like a good stewt and everything does have its old aroma. I admire that honesty, Natty. That's a noble quality. Never lose that, because it often disappears with age or entering politics. Look at that face. You remind me of Stuart Little, one of the most honourable creatures in all of literature. Do you know that book, Stuart Little?
yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Oh, mine too. Maybe
It's going on the
if I get the position.
front part of the crevices, right over
Who is this
the braid. Do not sew through the braid. Do crack above the braid.
Geez, you're big for a lady. You could play for the 49ers.
Well, I was a fullback. But that's European football, dear.
Soccer?
Yes, you play soccer too?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that amazing?
The average sewing that's done properly, depending on the size of the head and the type of hair that you're using and style, range anywhere from 2 hours to about 4 hours.